All right, grand community, it is very important, and I want you to pay attention to this information because this information that is just coming right now, it is needed and it is very encouraging. And I would like you to pay attention and listen very attentively, and most importantly, read in between the line and find a balance when it comes to information. Don't forget to subscribe and share this piece of information to educate other people what is happening in the grant ecosystem. Have a great day and bye for now.
I salute you and I celebrate you. I thank God Almighty for the grace of being alive. It is only the living that celebrate God. A living dog is better than a dead lion. I appreciate God because no matter how tough the situation has been, no matter how difficult the situation has been, God has been by our side. God has never allowed us to be disgraced. No matter what it is, no matter how it looks like, God is still faithful to us. We celebrate the faithfulness of God. We celebrate Him. Once again, I want to thank you for the long patience. It's been a while you didn't hear anything from me, because I kept working to ensure that things works. I want to celebrate all of you. Your patience is wonderful. On behalf of Rema, may the Lord bless you all in Jesus' name. I should have addressed you yesterday night, but I became so tired. That's why I need to do that this morning. You see, one thing I want all of us to focus attention on now, even as we go to service today, is for God to deliver this country. Let God deliver this country. Because many good things comes into this country, but it becomes very difficult to be delivered. God is hearing our prayers, but powers that don't want liberations, they are much. Several good NGOs, organizations has come in to this country with good intention, but yet they couldn't achieve their aim. I was speaking with the coordinator, the rep, Dr. Fred. Gaskiya, the man told me that they regretted thinking, talk less of even coming to do anything. Because what they made, the obstacles they made, is higher than what they envisaged. To them, they felt as an organization that is not for grant, just to come and empower people in their own little way. They can just come in. But the moment it gets covered, or it covers the 36 states, problem started. What they thought they can just come up as an ordinary something becomes something official. And that is where we are. Putting this together, documentation, several things. The man was almost crying. But there's nothing they could do. The same way, two organizations, which all of us registered, go and check it. One was to pay us second week of November. One out of the two major organizations that we registered for last year. This is 2nd November. We are now in 2nd of March. 2nd week of March. That organization could not deliver. Another organization that we all rushed. Permit me, I might not want to mention names, but you all know it. They were to pay by December with all assurance. We are now in March. Rema was to pay early last year. We are now in March. Something is wrong somewhere that is more than what the eyes can see. And that is why, please, as we all entered into the church this morning, let everyone pray for the liberation of this country. It is not Rema's fault. In fact, it got to a time I look at it, because if there is anything I don't play with, it's my name. Unfortunately enough, when a challenge comes, we don't run away from challenge. He who runs from a fight lives to fight again, because good things will not stop coming to the country. So which or how many do you want to run away from? We keep fighting until the result cancels the insult. So please, I have come and know that maybe Rema is a scam. Anyone that quality is scam should know that he's incurring the wrath of God. Because when the money will come and it touches such a fellow's hand, the money might turn against the person. So what I want to work with you this morning is to encourage you. Please, just a little patient. You could imagine even all the grants we're all fighting for 9 years, 8 years, 7 years. Till today, what is wrong with this nation? That should be the question, not a fight against Rema. So please, everyone that is discouraged, I beg you, do not be discouraged. If Rema come as a scam to scam you will have spent millions. Then they will know they make money and run away. They make millions. You will have spent millions, like many of us did. This grant we are still fighting for, millions of naira, and yet nothing has come. So Rema come in the way. That is why they first of all say, okay, let them settle the coordinators first. They are not the first one. You look at that video or this thing that was done also, they were watching film. You remember? Permit me, sorry, I don't want to mention names. Some coordinators were the one they first pay. That is the way some good things come in. They test it. If they want to scam the country, they will have made you to gather people and tell you to begin to register people, and people will pay. Then they make their billions and run away. So it becomes so somehow unbelievable when some group of people could imagine, beyond my imagination, could be referring to Rema as scam. When those ones that you have spent so much in millions, hundreds of thousands to you, they are not scams, and you have not gotten those ones. That remind me of one of the platform that I saw a comment of somebody. Somebody made a comment precisely from Abia. Please, Abia State Coordinator should call me as a matter of urgency, because that person that made that demonic comment should be brought to book, should be cautioned. I discussed the case with Dr. Fred, and he told me to look for that person. I pleaded, but he said he will get back to me. But as you get that person that made that ugly and inciting statement. So please, this is not good at all. Somebody has a good heart, comes in only for him to come in and meet obstacles which could happen to you. This is a complex country. So please, Abia State Coordinator, call me. Very, very urgent. Because we need to fish out the person that made that comment on your platform. Probably you know about it, I don't know. But please do call me. I have a message for you from the organization. If all the grants you are waiting for 7, 8, 9 years are not scam, and yet people are still spending millions, and somebody that just registered with that big amount, I will not say small amount, and the ID card 15. That is all. Making such an inciting statement? Ha! Though the first thing I said is, may the Lord Almighty forgive the person. But Dr. Fred said I should get that person out. So please and please and please, I want to beg you to be patient. Be patient. There's no time the money comes that you cannot spend it. It's because of the obstacles they never envisaged. Oftentimes, it seems as if they are done. Okay, we're going to start tomorrow or next week. Something else will come up again. And that is the battle they have been fighting now. Just less than a year now. But yet, the battle seems to be 10 years. It will be over. It's just about the complexity of this country. So please, I beg you, just a little patience. Rema will deliver. It's an empowerment program. Remember, I used to tell you, it's not a grant. But just to succor this condition of hardship that we find ourselves in this country. No matter what they give, at least can make you to start something. So please, there are people that paid for borehole. Oh, wonderful people. Wonderful people. Please, just a little patience. Everything will be over by the grace of God. Everything will be over by the grace of God. Let everyone calm their spirit and stop calling Rema. Those just few percentage calling Rema. It's calm. Please, I won't want anyone to incur the wrath of God by giving a bad name to people that have good intention to touch our lives. Remember, what a man sows, he will reap. So I have to say this so that we can be free from such danger. Please, I beg you. All I need from you now is prayer for liberation, so that the whole thing will come to a close and the little they have will be delivered. They never thought of it. They just felt they could enter order some 3 months, everything is over with the coordinator, then they go to phase 2, which is the general public. If they need money, you will have registered the general public. They pack the millions or billions and run away. So at time I imagine, what is it? Where you spend multi-millions, hundreds of thousands, those ones are not scams. But where you just touch, ready, just register with this big amount, 1 or 2, not all. I really appreciate it. May the Lord Almighty bless you. May the Lord Almighty bless you. May God bless you. May your light shine. May the Lord establish your glory even in the midst of this terrible crisis. The Lord Almighty will make way for you where there is no way. The Lord will intervene in whatever difficult situation you find yourself to be. The Lord that is mighty will open greater doors for you, greater than what Rema will have given you, to come out of that terrible situation you are. The Lord Almighty will make you to laugh rather than cry. There's going to be beauty instead of ashes in your life